scared the nigga ran off with it like a Brian Dawkins. Nigga think he tough, you a bitch. You from Perry County, fiend at the dope. Finna serve.
Alright, so what's good, you guys? It's Reese. I'm back with another video. Check this out. So I really been wanting to get this done. I went back to my drawing board. I guess I gotta get dismantling stuff and, you know, see how high we can get this thing. Enough of me rapping, enough of me yapping. We're gonna get to it. We made a lot of progress. I got the car up to a point where I'm pretty satisfied. Looking at some spots to make some clearance here. I'm probably gonna take out the rotors and then I guess put the pads, you know, upwards of up there. Take the intake manifold off. I saw this little gap here and I'm like, it'll fit with, I think, out this, the B series, K series, and H series standing next to each other. And the K series seemed to be pretty tall, and the H wasn't too far off from the B series, maybe about 2 inches higher. So I've seen people do it with K series and B series. I haven't really seen too much of H and F. So I know, I mean, y'all gonna see whether it work or not. So check this out. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like we right there, y'all. We right there, man. So I did notice some clearance issues coming through the bottom. I'm gonna try and take off the subframe. I think that's what that's called here. Got the subframe out too. So now it's just a matter of probably gonna take this motor mount off, and then it should be enough space. Got to figure out also too subframe bolts. I don't know what the heck. If y'all can see that, but it looks so bad. So yeah, there that goes for you guys. But I'm just happy I got to save this. It's about $300, so. I don't mind buying new stuff anyway, you know, new belts and all of that good stuff. You always need to freshen up, but. We had to replace the lower control arm anyway, so I didn't really see a reason not to cut in there. Same with a lot of, you know, the front strut forks and a lot of other stuff, so. I'm thinking just to go get an engine hoist, get a load leveler, and then we can, you know, put it there, and then kind of the remaining, you know, sit it back down and get it all. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I just got off work. We got the engine hoist in the car, you feel me? Don't mind the space. This is not practical. I don't recommend y'all go get a Z, but if you need to, take your seat out. I measured everything about 5 foot, and we got about 5 foot 8 inches to play with in here, so, but yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all when we get to the garage and whatnot, and we're gonna get this thing set in. If you guys ever feel like you can't do it, just remember, I did all of this work in this little space here. So if I can do it, you guys can do it, trust me. How, Sway? So more love it, right? I got the motor, everything needs to be where it's supposed to be. You know, everything's connected how it's supposed to. I get the motor up in the air, everything's looking great. Transmission's made it on, nothing's looking sloppy. I lost all my transmission fluid because the angle I had the motor up at, it just leaked it all out, which is cool. Ain't nothing but a refill. But y'all ain't gonna believe me when I told you what I'm about to tell you now. The bro. Sway, how? That's all in place. That looks great. Pretty happy about that. And then we still working on the other side though. We having some complications at the moment. I gotta check the brake caliper bracket out, but we'll figure that out later. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, everything's, you know, coming in good so far. And yeah, so I got a big checklist that I'm kind of going off of doing everything right now. So we're just taking it one step at a time, really, but I can't complain. So yeah, we're gonna jump back on it later though. Oh, what the I heard something drop. I hope I smell no fuel. And we're Alright, so just checking out the fuel pressure here. Getting about 55 pounds. I was having a slight leak and I ended up going back and tidying some things up. So now I'm just trying to see if there's any more leaks at all, but from what I'm seeing here, I don't see anything. Everything seems to be pretty alright. So now I'm gonna do some more covering up on the wires and tidy that thing up some, because I don't like how exposed those are. And basically just kind of prep the engine bay some more. Anything leaking? All right, you guys, what's going on? This is PA for you, another one. God, my gosh, bro, it never misses, yo. Anyways, we just got ourselves our own gasket, so we can make our gasket for the turbo. I don't know what the guy before me in the manifold, etc., how that all worked. It's only 3 bolts, 3. So I'm gonna try and make it 4, and see if we can get proper seal. So I don't know. I'm just kind of unclapping everything, in my opinion. And this guy here, he thinks he's the main character. That was crazy. But I'm gonna hit you guys and get back to the garage because got a lot to catch up on. I get the light for y'all. We're making so much progress. The turbo's mounted. It's a big boy in there. You feel me? So I'm trying to figure out right now my idea of how I want to, put the intercooler pipe and everything, but I'm gonna see about all that. I just wanted to show y'all my progress with this, because man, we're going hard. We're going hard. I'm starting to really see it. I put at least 30 to 2 hours in each day before I go to work, after I come home from work.